love you. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. I love you. 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 Yes, I love you. 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 I love you to the bottom of my heart, to the depths of my soul. I love you. 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 And I want you to have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. I love you so much. I love you. When last, beautiful souls, when last have you said that to your beautiful self? Because you know, you are beautiful. You are magnificent. You are absolutely gorgeous. I love you. 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 I love you so much. I love you. This is so important to say to yourself. Hey, Kimberly. I love you, girl. I love you. I love you. I love you all. You see, the thing is that because of the way we grow up, when we don't see our parents or the people who are taking care of us giving love, showing love, we don't feel comfortable showing it. And I grew up with a mother who, okay, she isn't all there. She's never been. She's always been terrified of every single thing. And she didn't know how to show it. So she didn't show it. But you and you can show it to yourself. I was just listening to the magnificent Louise L. Hay, and she has a technique that works like a charm. Every morning when you go to the bathroom first thing, you look at yourself in the mirror. And I mean by that, you look at your face. You don't look at your body that has too much cellulite, or you think you're too fat or whatever, or you don't match, etc. society's cultural dictates about anything. You look at your beautiful self, you look yourself in the eyes and you say, I love you. You tell yourself, I love you. I love you. You tell yourself, I love you. That is how you bless yourself. That is how you move yourself forward. You tell yourself every single morning in the mirror. You look yourself in the eyes. It's going to make you, some of you, feel squirrely. It's going to make you feel uncomfortable, especially if you're not accustomed telling yourself, I love you. Do it. Do it every single day. And when you go to any washroom, anywhere, you tell yourself, you look yourself in the eyes and you say, I love you. And you make funny faces just like a little kid. And you say, I love you, I love you, I love you. You tell yourself that out loud because you need to hear it. You need to hear it. When you take out your compact to do your face, put on some makeup or anything, you look yourself in the eyes in the mirror and you say, I love you, I love you, I love you. This is so easy for me now. It wasn't before. When you feel scared, it's a terrible thing, you know. And this, I'm going into the next part, which is this thing with women in toxic relationships. Guys, I know you experience toxic relationships as well. I'm focusing on women, as you all know. But it's really the same thing for men. The only difference is that men process emotions differently. They are not expressive like women. So I'm sticking with women. Women I know. I know men better, but women need more help, more support. You see, when you feel scared, because people always ask, the man is beating her up, or she's in a what we are now calling toxic relationships, which have always existed. It's just that they are now known and recognized. It's also recognized how detrimental it is to women's well-being, to women's health. When you feel scared you're in a toxic relationship, the man, your partner, whatever it is, even if it's in same-sex couples, they come home, they complain, they quarrel, because before you were being love bombed like you wouldn't believe. And now the criticisms have started, the blaming, why couldn't you this is never right, I don't like this food and all this shit. So you want to please, you believe you're in love, but the attitude and then the shouting and the screaming and the insults and the disrespect, and you can't do anything right, and you're not the woman I married, or you're not the woman I met. Fuck that shit. You have to tell these motherfuckers to get gone, or you get gone, because that is not love. Insults is not love. Disrespect is not love. And all of that is simply saying, beautiful souls, I don't love myself. That is what the men in your life, in your lives, are telling you when they treat you like shit. But coming back to this thing of, but why doesn't she leave? You feel too scared to leave. You don't know how it's going to be. You depended on this motherfucker, and then now he's treating you like shit, and you're scared to leave. And if he's beating you up, you feel even more scared. It's terrible. I used to be in the situation where I used to make the same comment. This man is not treating her well, or her partner is not treating her well. Why doesn't she leave? It's fair. You're too scared. But there is help. Pick up the phone. You got to start thinking. You got to find some way of calming yourself inside in order to be able to think. Because it's only when you think, then you can plan. And your plan is to get the fuck out of Dodge. So please, reach out. There are hotlines. Start looking. In the USA, the biggest and most powerful one is the National Domestic Violence Hotline. They have a fantastic website. They also have the information that you need. Love yourself enough to ask for help. Because the thing with narcs and with toxic relationships is this. They separate you from family and friends. It's a gradual thing. They start complaining about your friends. I don't like your family. I don't like your mom. I don't like your dad. I don't like that friend that you have. She's so talkative, or she's so nosy, or whatever. These are the tricks that these motherfuckers use. And then gradually, you find yourself alone. There's nobody to call. You don't know your neighbors, your partners, your husbands, your whatever you call them. They have ensured that you can only depend on them for love, which is not there. It was in the beginning, but that's what they used to pull you in. You have to depend on them for companionship, and they are not emotionally available. And then they criticize, they pound you down into the ground until you feel like nothing and nobody. And this continues until no matter how much you try to please, it ain't working. It's time, find a meditation practice, something to calm your mind so that you can think. Then you can focus. Your first focus is get all of your important papers together in one place. If your phone is being monitored, when you go out, buy a new phone. Never use it in the house. Always keep it on you or somewhere hidden. And start making plans to leave very quietly. If they are gone during the day, walk out. Nothing is more important than your life, ladies. Nothing is more important than your well-being. If you already have a job, go to work and don't go home again. You call the police, you call a hotline, they can direct you to shelters. You can always get close to where, and you inform your employers and your colleagues that you are being abused. So when this person comes to find you, it's a no-go. It's a no. You have to let people know. Talk to your neighbors as well. This is love, huh? This is self-love. I kid you not. This is self-love, and this is how you love yourself enough. Beautiful, beautiful ladies. This is how you love yourself enough to walk away. Nothing is more important than your life. Nothing is more important than your happiness. And if you have children, make the plans. Just get their basics in small bags and put them in different places. When the opportunity presents itself, if you have to go to a police station with them, you go to a police station with them, but you get the fuck out. That's it. If you own the home, and there are many women out there who own their own homes, and the motherfucker is living in your house, get information on how to get him out. Find out from the police. Get expert advice. Everything is on the internet. Find it. Get a locksmith as well, so that as soon as you have the opportunity, you change the locks. You see, just the way he knows your movements, you have to start identifying what he does, when he does it, where he goes, etc., and plan. Women are excellent planners. Don't buy into the bullshit that the men are all that. They aren't. Men have one-track minds, you know. This is called self-love. You got to protect yourself. You got to do what is necessary for you, and if you have children, for your children. And I'm going to end on this note. Never, ever stay in a relationship for the children. That is not a family. The children are seeing you being abused, and children are sponges. They absorb everything. They are very sharp, and they can see, and they can even tell you when shit is coming down the pipe. So don't stay in relationships for the children. All of this is self-love, because you don't want your children to be damaged by the toxic relationship that you are living, because they are living it along with you. Okay? Practice self-love, please, ladies, and start today. Namaste.